including me, actually.
Yeah,
Okay.
weren't very well defined, but okay.
I walked away halfway through, and I was kind of halfway working on something and role playing, Mr. Blue. I know you guys asked some questions, and I just couldn't answer. What was the questions you asked him?
What
we were asking
everything
him,
he knew about, like what exactly we're up against.
Yeah,
so these
and
anomalies,
why he knew so much.
Yeah.
In a nutshell, he says he is part of a group of hunters. And they take care of anomalies in the world. And he doesn't actually go into much detail after that.
Okay. Well, I think if we're going to do anything about the woman, we should do it pretty quickly, says Caroline.
Wait, did Mr. Blue say the name of the organization he worked for?
No.
No, he did not.
Can Jesse pry and ask him that?
If you want to try.
What role would that be?
I'm not sure. What do you think it should be, Carp? Person that actually knows rules.
I guess I'm trying to persuade him to tell us.
You're trying to convince him to tell you something?
Yeah.
That would be manipulation plus persuasion.
Okay. I'm gonna use a willpower.
Okay. Wait, this is Jesse. Oh, wait, no, that's Jesse. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're prying.
Yeah. Asking him, oh, what group are you part of? I don't think I've ever heard of one that you described.
What was the roll?
2 success.
Okay. Who asked this? I'm sorry, I haven't attached the voices to
Jesse asked.
Jesse.
Jesse, yeah.
For
Okay.
like what they were. He was asking like what they were. What the group was doing.
No, I think.
What his group.
I think you asked the name of the group.
Yeah, what the name of the group was.
Okay.
Sorry. Mr. Blue actually shows a bit of emotion and he frowns. Not terribly so, but just a little bit. When he looks at you and he says, associated with the Cabal, but that's a group name. That's not what I think they are. The Cabal. Satisfied?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Well, Blue's gonna stare at you until something happens.
So are we going?
I'm getting out of the car. He's like, and I'm walking up to the woman.
Mr. Blue gets out and he stands by the door.
Stay here, Mr. Blue. Caroline will go after Thomas.
Okay, just a minute. I'm writing up the alert condition.
Get it in writing. That's what a lawyer always says.
I am getting it in writing.
Oh, just for reference, since no one took the pistol, Caroline's got that on her hip, and she has brass knuckles, and I guess she's carrying the spear too, since no one also took that.
Would you rather use the spear or the pistol?
Spear. She has no thoughts in firearms, and she can throw stuff pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
6 die. 6
Nice.
dice.
Okay, so that's what the alert condition does. And it's only really relevant for the scene. But that's the fact.
Okay.
right there in writing. So
Okey-doke.
we have Thomas and Caroline coming up. Well, Thomas is coming up to the woman, and Caroline is kind of following behind, following Thomas, right?
Right.
Okay.
Trying
So
to be stealthy, I
she
suppose.
so the woman sees you, and
Yeah, I'm not stealthing at all.
you're not stealthing. Okay.
Yeah, just trying to be obvious as possible.
Okay. So she just kind of sits there, not quite. Well, she's not quite suspicious of you, but she kind of just waits there expecting something. She's kind of just looking at you expectantly. Like, you're coming up to her. She's kind of like, okay. She doesn't say anything.
So I get to her and I start off with, "Lovely evening for a stroll, isn't it?"
What do you want?
That's a very good question. And in order to answer that question, I have to ask you a question. What do you want?
At this moment, she kind of, let's see. Oh, Cardians. So, you're here for it too.
Very perceptive. Aegis Kaidoru.
Very perceptive.
I can play. Yes, I can play this game too.
I don't carry a badge on my clothes.
Well, you know how it
Also,
is.
you can tell that she has the Scottish accent. I'm just not going to voice it because I can't
I gotcha.
shit, but
I gotcha.
hear that from her.
I'm like, well, put two and two together. It's easy enough to understand. It's like, I start wandering around here, but again, it's like, so the question was what you were looking for. And apparently you're looking for the artifact. Now, how can I help you with that? Is the question.
Oh.
You seem to be in such frustration. What could it possibly be?
Well, I imagine that you were attacked as well.
It's a fair assumption.
Yeah. The thing that's roaming these deserts right now has these minions, if you want to call them that.
Cult of the
That will attack anyone who approaches here.
What's the rest of the group doing? Like, does she notice the rest of the group?
Oh yeah, she still sees you guys.
Okay. Can we continue walking forward? Or...
Yeah, you can continue going.
Okay, well, Thomas
You
is
guys could
distracted.
proceed to the boat.
Yep.
Proceed to the boat. Go to the boat.
Go to the boat while Thomas is distracting her.
Is it a big boat or?
It is
She also sees you going to the boat, and she's actually kind of walking towards the boat now.
The boat looks considerable. It's not just a fishing boat. It looks something like a small transport ship.
Okay, so as she walks towards the boat, she says, "Well, we need to get inside. We need to find the person with the key."
That's what we're looking for,
Shouldn't be
right?
too hard.
Wait, what did Thomas say?
I said that shouldn't be too hard. I was like,
Do you know this person?
Well,
Who has the key?
no, it's just some unfortunate.
Would
Give me a
we
good view,
be
and I probably could spot them.
unfortunate if we got the key?
What did Caroline say?
She said, would we be unfortunate if we took the key? Do we need to be careful with it?
No. You just need to be careful of the thing that will come after you if you try to get the key.
Is it anything like
Okay.
the people in white that are chasing other cars in the desert?
It's their leader.
Give me a good view, I probably could spot them in the crowd.
Let's just go.
So as you guys proceed to the boat, the sounds of drumming is actually really loud now.
Do we
And
need to
you can
be
hear people there.
stealth? Do we need to roll stealth?
Yeah, you're not in view of anything yet. I'm just giving you general sense of the area.
Okay.
You hear people and you hear cars, and every once in a while you see cars speed out from the front of this boat area in a random direction. Just it takes off. And you guys there's a hole in the bottom of the boat that looks like it might be big enough for you guys to fit through.
All right, women and cowards first.
So you mean you?
Exactly. And I start crawling in.
Yes, I'll follow. So is Mr. Blue the only one back with the cars?
Yeah, Mr. Blue's just standing back there looking very ominous.
I guess I'd lose savvy as well then.
So as you guys
wanted to resolve savvy?
I was looking to at some point, but again, it's only for a scene, right?
Well, no, it's only until it's irrelevant. So that basically means like after this mission, because then like Mr. Blue will go and yeah.
Okay. Also, it's just to make sure it's still +3 on social rolls, +2 on contested rolls, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're sneaking into the boat.
Think of it
You
as like
guys-
spending willpower for a social roll against them.
Right. Anyway.
Okay, so you guys make it into the bottom of the boat, and you guys crawl in sideways through some destroyed doors, and there's a hole in the deck of the boat, and you can see out into what looks like the main camp.
The shadows don't make any noise.
What does the camp look like?
Looking out in the camp, you see a few things. You see a few drummers banging on drums that look built out of barrels and other junk. Then you see what looks to be a man in a chair, and it's like a big lounge chair, but the back is facing the boat, and you see they kind of built a circle around it, and then sitting on a pile of junk, you see maybe a 6 foot, 7 foot size monster. It has tendrils coming off the back of his head, and it kind of whips wildly through the air. And the arms pull car parts out of nothingness and slap them together, and grabs the dirt and pulls a humanoid-like thing and shoves it into the car seat, and then bangs on this roof, and the engine bursts to life, and it burns out and drives off into the desert. And it just keeps doing this. It keeps pulling car parts out of nothingness and then pulling a driver out of dust and sending them out into the desert. It seems to be bobbing his head and building to the tempo of the drummers.
Okay.
Well, that's not what I was expecting to see.
This looks like it'll be easy.
Maybe it's related to that skeleton we had.
Oh.
Alright, all I need to do is get close. I should be able to do the rest. I was like,
You're gonna
Wait,
take
what
that
are you
thing
doing?
down?
take it down. No, we're here just for one thing in now.
I think we might have to
Wait,
take it down to get that thing. So
I assume the key is with the guy in the middle.
what's the Aegis
Anyone
Kaidoru's
want to make a
thought? Oh,
before that happens, make a perception roll, everyone.
Only one success this time.
4 successes.
Okay, did anyone else get above 3?
All right. So
Jesse got 3.
type in your successes in the Skype
Okay.
chat.
So, for those who got above Jesse and Thomas, who got above 3, you guys see a chain come down out the back of the Horse Lord and run across the ground from the Horse Lord to the guy in the chair. And you barely make it out. It's not a thick chain.
It's attaching what to what?
It's attaching the guy in the chair to the Horse Lord.
That's the guy in the key.
The guy in the chair to the demon.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
but the
about to
Horse Lord
ask.
is what was supposed to be in the key.
Yeah.
And he's not in the key. Hmm. Do we know it's... Oh, we had pictures of it? Do we know it's the Horse Lord?
There is no pictures of the Horse Lord himself. There is a description, and he matches the description.
Alright. I guess I'd like nudge everyone else that didn't notice it, and I say, guys, I think we have a problem, because that thing does not look like it's inside the key.
No, but it does look like it's on a leash. Meaning, we get the leash.
What's our plan to get the leash?
can we roll
Seal
occult to learn more about what we could do?
Out.
Well, you could roll occult, or you could discuss it with any NPCs with you.
What does the Aegis Kaidoru agent think?
We need to take the key out of that man, and she kind of signals to that one man that's attached to the Horse Lord.
Hmm.
We get out of him?
Yes.
He's not holding it?
Once it, yes. Once the key is out of that man, the Horse Lord will be sealed inside.
You're kind of cutting out there, Cart.
Oh, sorry. Just a minute. Let's. Is it working fine?
Oh yeah,
for you?
that's a lot better.
That's much better.
Much better.
Okay, cool. Anyways, the Aegis Kaidoru agent looks at. We need to hit once the key is out of that man. The Horse Lord will seal.
Well, what?
What, he swallowed it or something?
No, it's stabbed in him somewhere.
Stab. Ooh.
Oh, then, like,
Well, we have the element of surprise.
if there's one thing I know from experience, the best way to steal something from someone is when they're not looking.
No shit, Sherlock.
Be a little. Be a little.
Should we all just try to grab for it? I mean, I don't see where it is.
No,
Maybe
that'd be
it's
suicidal.
Wait, do we have like any? How far away is this thing?
It's maybe 20 yards away. Not even 20 yards, maybe like 15.
Okay. Is there any way to
But
like?
you guys are.
Okay, go.
Here's the real question. What's powering the lights?
Oh, there are no lights. It's fires.
Yeah, sorry. It's
Sorry.
that's as close as we could get. There are no lights.
No, it's okay. It's just that everyone's been vague about the type of light so far, so it's like,
Oh
well,
no,
I'm
it's
battled.
just fires.
Just
There-
fires. Okay.
Yeah, there are fires.
No lights. That's just the picture that we have. Sorry about that.
Yeah, the chair, the guy in the chair is maybe 15 yards away from where you're at, but you're looking at him through a hole in the deck. The drummers are kind of off to the sides of the camp, and they're facing the horse lord.
And where are they keeping the spears?
You don't know. None of these guys here actually have spears.
They'll
So we take a
probably
look around.
get pulled out of the ground with the rest of the car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this metal looks pulled. Kind of looked like it was pulled out. Stretched. Caroline says, holding the spear.
Careful with that.
Oh, I'm being careful with it.
You may need it in a moment. It's like, makes for a great distraction. Which is what we need.
Is that what we want to try to do, team?
What's the plan? Sorry, I'm hearing like a lot of feedback. Or someone. So it's been hard to like hear.
Thomas suggested using the spear as a distraction.
Where exactly would we throw it though? And then what's our game plan afterwards?
Somewhere where it would do the most damage. Now, I'm not sure if throwing it at the demon would cause it to go berserk, though.
Well, wouldn't that risk breaking the item we're after?
No, if the demon is outside of it.
Yeah,
But it's still connected to it.
yeah, it could potentially break it. We don't want to do that, right?
I'd rather not break the chain and have the horse lord chase after us.
What would be the best way to extract this thing?
Am I the only one that sees that the chain is supernatural?
Dude, we all see it's supernatural.
So why would an explosion harm it?
Because not
Well, I
all
mean, bullets
supernatural
could
are
giant
like
fire.
immune to explosions.
I think the better question is why wouldn't it be harmed by the explosion? Just because it's supernatural doesn't mean it can't be hurt by common things like explosions.
Yeah, like we
Werewolves
shot
can be killed by
something.
bullets.
I punched a ghost,
I'm sorry,
so
but
We shot something that was supernatural, so
I'm just confused how you think it can keep a demon with that much strength and power in check, but not an explosion. Considering that it works with explosions.
well,
We
supernatural
don't
world
know
is kind
what
of
it does.
bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I've never seen a supernatural chain before.
So
Yeah.
we're just going to not take any risk. Is that it?
I would
We're
assume that
taking
we
the
think
best
it's route.
risk, yeah. And I don't
I
know if
mean-
that's gonna like earn us anything, so.
we're really close. We can just distract them and make a run for the guy.
We
Yeah,
could do that.
I mean,
Or we can just grab the car, do some donuts, kick up a bunch of dust, and then grab it in the confusion.
That's an option.
like.
Do we even know where the
that's-
key is on the guy?
No, we don't.
No. Which means you
Yeah.
need someone who has an intimate understanding of the human body and being able to take
Yeah.
stuff from it.
Assuming he has a human body. I mean,
You just
just
said
because
it
it looks
was
human
such
doesn't mean it is.
supernatural.
Yeah. For all
Oh,
we
yeah,
know, the inside of this guy could be like black goo.
It's stabbed into the human.
That doesn't mean it's the human are still human, though.
But that means it's sticking out of him.
Is it?
Maybe someone should make like a medical roll.
You can't even see him. You just see the chair.
Oh. Oh.
So we don't even know what this guy looks like.
Well,
So
that's
you have
my
no
point, then, isn't it? Like, none of you can steal her shit.
Excuse you.
All right, I'm going to do it, Caroline says. Is hasty as she
Oh,
says
so
forward.
wait, hold
She's
it.
going to aim to throw the spear out far enough so that the war boys, we'll just call them the war boys, will not aim at the guy. She is going to throw the spear.
So
All right,
you're
just
gonna throw the
Uh-oh.
spear at
Oh.
the attacker,
farthest you could get it.
they'll, move away, like they won't be looking.
Right. I mean, right now they're looking at the guy, and we're behind the guy, so they'd see us if we ran for it. She just wants everyone looking away.
Okay.
To make it clear, the war drummers are looking at the horse lord. They're not looking at the guy in the chair.
Well, everyone looking away is what is ideal. So she's gonna throw it.
So
Okay.
yeah, throwing to distract. Okay, so that would be dexterity and either and
I
dexterity.
thought throwing stuff was strength and athletics.
Yeah, it
Well,
should
actually,
be.
aiming it. Though.
Well,
What?
More
well, if
dex
she's
and
taking a turn to aim it, shouldn't that give her an extra die?
Yeah, you can take turns to aim it. We're not constraining its turns or anything. So
You're still cutting
Yeah.
out really bad, Kurt.
okay, is this fine? Good.
Yeah, I'm not hearing feedback now.
Fuck's sake. Okay, and
If you take a turn to aim it, yes, you get a bonus.
okay.
She's not taking a turn to aim it because she's just chucking this thing. She got impatient. But I will spend a willpower.
Okay, that's dexterity plus athletics.
Dex or strength? Because she's just chucking
For a
it as
throw?
far as she can.
Dexterity plus athletics.
Okay.
Are you sure? She's just chucking it.
Yes, but she's chucking in a certain direction, so it requires aim.
That's okay. It's the better roll for me anyways.
Nice!
Ah.
That is a critical success.
Fuck yeah!
Oh,
I don't
okay.
You throw this thing like Leonidas throws a spear, and this thing you lose sight of it. And just so happens a buggy, and your brain puts two and two together, and you're about to hit this buggy, and in a splash you see a bright bloom of yellow and red as flame erupts out of this thing, and the drummer stops, and the horse lord stops, and they stare at the explosion, and they
Alright.
start cheering.
Now they're all distracted. So
I'm making a rush for it. Oh,
all right,
sorry.
so you can make stealth roll. You'll have to make stealth rolls to stay hidden, but you all get a +3 due to the distraction.
Alright,
I
I'm
thought it was
gonna
just
also
fucking
roll
bullshit.
stuff too.
Wait, Chu, what were you saying?
I thought someone said they're just gonna run over and grab it.
Yeah, that was Caroline. And she was making a sprint for it. Since they're only 15 yards away,
Wait, I
Yeah.
thought she was just throwing the spear.
she was going to throw the spear and then run for it when they're distracted was the plan.
Okay. All right. Well, if you're not stealthing, then they are eventually going to notice you. But you
Can the
can't.
rest of
Run,
us-
but you do have enough time to actually run for it.
Can the rest of us stealth?
Can they what?
Yeah, sure. Go
Yeah.
stealth. What are you gonna do? Are you just gonna stealth to stay safe, or stealth to move?
Stealth to move and follow Carol.
Yeah,
Fine.
stay as close to her as possible.
Yep.
She's gonna need backup.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's the stealth
We'll all
roll?
get a +3 for the distraction if you're stealthing.
It's dex and stealth?
Yes, dexterity plus stealth. +3.
All right. Is this the stealth rolls I'm looking at?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So Coraline is just fucking booking it to grab the thingy, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Coraline jumps out the nearest entrance you could see and runs over. The others follow her lead, but not in the full wild sprint. Coraline, you finally round around the chair and you see a burnt out skeleton with smoke leaking from its eyes. And you see this bronze skull, looks like kind of like a dagger, poking out of its chest, and its jaws wide open, and it looks like its tongue is the chain connecting it to the horse lord.
Alright, she doesn't have anything convenient to just to wrap around her hand in case touching it is bad, so she's just gonna grab it and try to pull it out of his chest.
You grab it, and it slides clean out of him. It also turns out to be like a 4-foot staff. When you start pulling it out, it keeps coming. And then when the tip pops out of him, the jaw snaps shut, and the horse lord ceases to be. He just vanishes.
Well, that's good. And are the war boys still all around?
Oh yeah, they're just staring at you now.
Alright, time to go!
Come back, Caroline.
The war boys actually don't even see anyone else. They home in on Caroline.
Yeah, you were. The rest of everybody was sneaking.
Yep.
Caroline.
Yep.
As you stand there, a few of the drummers start drumming. It is very different from the other drumming. It is familiar. Not something you know, but definitely it feels like the code. And you don't. You get a bad feeling.
Am I within distance of Caroline? To like maybe sprint and do something?
Everyone, you came out. Oh no, you didn't. You didn't stealth out.
I rolled.
Caroline's 15 yards away. Wait,
Yeah.
Did you? Oh, I'm sorry.
I did stealth out with one stealth.
Okay, well you are there. None of the two of the war drummers are still staring at Coraline. The other 4 are drumming this rhythm.
In that case, what I'm going to do is sprint forward and take the staff out of Caroline's hands and keep running.
Wait a minute.
Wait, so is
Let
Caroline
him
gonna
run.
resist, or?
Well, I mean, she's looking at the drummers. If someone just runs up to her and tries to grab the staff, yeah, she's not just. I mean, she doesn't know where he is because he stealthed.
Okay, so you're gonna resist.
I guess.
All right. So
I mean, she was about to turn and run too, but.
Okay, so Thomas, because you're trying to get the spear out of her grip, this is actually a strength plus dexterity roll. And Caroline, this would be a strength of I'd say strength plus dexterity as well.
I'm going to be spending a willpower.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay, my 1 to her 0.
All right. Yoink. Thomas has the staff, has the scepter.
And I'm looking to get to the nearest vehicle I can see.
Okay. You go out.
All right. Are you just running out the camp because there are no vehicles here?
May as well, yeah. We have someone at the car, right? That we can communicate
So,
to, like we
are we all
planned.
chasing after
No, you
Tom?
don't.
He doesn't have an earpiece.
He doesn't have an earpiece. You just left Mr. Blue.
I thought we had someone on our team still there with the vehicle.
No, everyone came with us.
Nope. Mr. Blue's sitting there.
Oh well, I was like, I still accomplished what I set out to do, and that was to
So,
get
are
Caroline
we-
out of immediate danger.
No, you just like ran off with the spear and left her there. So.
Well, are you guys leaving?
Yeah. I
Yes,
think we all followed
Caroline will be
after.
sprinting after Thomas.
Yeah. If everyone else is
and the others?
Only just because that's a gut reaction between someone just stole the things that she's trying to protect.
Jesse's gonna run back towards the car, where the car was.
Okay.
I also start hooping, hollering about like, look over here, look at me, I've got this thing. He's like,
Jess, Thomas, and Rex,
Come on.
you guys leave completely unnoticed. You get away scot-free. Who's running with Coraline and
I think it's Thomas and Caroline.
Thomas and Caroline. Okay, well if it's just you two, you guys roll Dex and athletics. Both of you.
okay.
If I do forget someone,
Yes.
please tell me.
Spending willpower again. He's like, that's a success.
A
Okay,
Caroline,
so Caroline
one for
got
Thomas.
2 successes.
Okay, Caroline, 2 spears hit the ground next to you and they stick in the ground. A
Oh,
spear
not
flies
exploding
over, not exploding spears. A spear flies over Thomas's head and he can feel the shaft bump into his head as he runs and it lands right in front of him.
Like football spin around it.
Thomas, you feel the turnkey in your hand, the shaft shrinking back into the body. Oh, excuse me.
Back into where?
And the shaft of the turnkey is shrinking. It's retracting into the head.
Okay,
Oh, it's getting smaller.
so I
Yeah, it's getting small.
adjust my grip appropriately.
Okay, so Jess, Kid, and Rex, you guys all make it back to the car, Mr. Blue, right away because you're not running around the ship. You guys run back the way you came. The same thing with Cora. She's back with you guys. Mr. Blue looks at you guys as like, successful then.
Yes, we gotta go.
Gotta go!
Yeah, who knows how to drive? Oh wait, Caroline's here, right?
Caroline and Rex, yeah. I assume we're doing
I
the
mean,
same.
you could drive.
All you guys see headlights converging at your location from all directions.
Oh, we should get going.
Someone saved me. I'm still out there running.
I feel like-
You're the staff, so
Well, I mean, we're gonna pick you up in the
isn't
car.
that wanted?
So yeah, wait, aren't you running to the car?
Yeah, if Caroline's there, I think Thomas would have made it by then.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
there are war drummers hot on your ass with spears.
If
I'm not
Rex
even
got
sure.
there first,
I'm-
you would have like started up the car and then kept the doors
Okay,
open.
like so we get in the vehicle and drive off then.
Yeah.
Like I will even just cling to the outside of the vehicle if I have to.
Well, Caroline will start the car. She'll tell Mr. Blue to open the door for you.
Mr. Blue opens the door for Thomas so he can dive in. Is everyone else packed into the clown?
Yes.
What was it?
Is everyone ready to go?
Yeah.
I'm guessing
think
the
so.
others on the motorcycles have left.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they leave us behind. Do they leave us behind? Rex and Kid?
Well, Rex is the one driving, so
Yeah,
does
I'm
he?
assuming we are all like in our vehicles driving off right now.
Yeah,
Oh no,
Do you guys?
he blew up.
Oh, sorry, I was on mute.
Oh no!
What? I was saying stuff and I didn't know you guys couldn't hear me. But yeah, I said we're all in our vehicles driving off right now.
Well, I mean, Rex and Kid got on the motorcycle is ready first. The question is, do they start driving before, or do they wait for
No, they would have waited.
Okay.
As everyone packs in, Mr. Blue shoots at the two guys who followed you guys, and he guns them down before he gets into the car. Drive off?
Yes, drive.
All right.
Also, Tori's kind of with you. She instinctively kind of comes in the same car as with you, Caroline. Do any of you allow that?
Do we have enough room?
It's gonna be squished in the back. But...
Mr. Blue pushes her in and just grabs onto the back of the bug.
Well, I mean, you can sit in each other's laps. You don't have to. Okay, we gotta go.
As you guys leave, you count maybe 50, 60 cars, headlights, converging at the ship by the time you guys make it back to your little sanctuary. You guys drive up the ramp and make it. At this point, you hear war drums from where you're at now. And when you get there, you pull up and you hear the truck in the front turn on and kind of rumble to life. Everyone looks at you guys as you guys pull up.
We got the key. Caroline shouts at the car, but we gotta go.
I'm sure everyone else there is like, key, what key?
Yeah, no one else has any idea what you're talking about.
Oh.
We're gonna have to work on your subtlety, Carolina.
I didn't know what you guys told us.
Caroline.
Be nice.
We gotta go.
Argue it out later.
Yeah, it's like...
Shut up.
Argue later. Get everyone going now.
Cloak and Dagger 101. Assume everyone knows nothing.
Okay, so
Okay, enough.
But wait, question.
as you say that, Frank runs over to you and asks what happened. What you guys do?
This is the rifle guy, right?
This is the guy whose rifle belongs to. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a +2 to skill if I resolve my savvy condition. Can I use that to get him to everyone else move? Can I roll for that?
What are you rolling for? You were cutting out a lot.
He wants to
I'll
roll
type it
to
along.
just like convince everyone to like get the fuck moving right now.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
I don't think you really need to roll for that to get it to convince everybody. Just need to kind of shout out, "Let's go!" And also
we
because
did.
headlights.
Well, they know what we're running from, so...
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're being chased.
headlights. No,
All right.
so yeah,
Loudly
you don't
gestures to them.
I mean-
So you make a ruckus about the bad cavalry is coming, and you guys need to get going.
I'm taking the time to hide the thing I've grabbed, at least from view of the mundanes.
I thought it's like 6 foot long or 4 feet long.
It shrank.
It's starting to shrink.
And the guys who've been working on the car kind of discuss real quick, and they come to a uneasy agreement, and they kind of shout for everyone to get onto it. And everyone kind of packs onto this really cobbled together bus with like the engines of all the scavenge cars attached to it, and everyone packs into that. And one of the guys comes over and asks Coraline if she wants to just take that because it's pretty fast.
I'm not leaving my car behind. Anyone else can get into it who wants to, but she's driving her car.
Adam walks over. He's like, "We got a solution to that." And he points to the back, and it looks like a little ramp, and looks like you fit your little buggy on it, just barely.
Oh, okay, whatever. Let's just go.
All right.
We'll do that then.
As everyone packs on, the truck kind of roars to life and pulls out of the little campsite. The rest of the misters get on, the gray men get on, and the family and everyone packs on this thing, and it starts rumbling out of the place.
Once I'm on board, it's like I'm taking my shoes off and rubbing my feet.
And you guys drive off. You guys have a little bit of a head start over these guys, but once again, they're closing relatively fast.
Hey.
Uno momento. Okay.
So we're booking it in whatever direction.
Yeah, you guys are booking it. The hillbilly walks to the back and he has a bunch of bars in his hand. And it looks like they're just bars of rebar steel that have been sharpened at one end. And he says, "It's not the best, but this is all I can do in short notice." Means you guys got something to defend yourselves with.
Jesse takes one.
Mr.
Can
Red.
you try and throw it?
I mean, yeah, if it's light enough that you could throw, but it's rather heavy. So yeah, we'd have to aim it very well.
He's gonna try and aim at the tires of the car that's chasing us.
They're not in range yet. But there are a few cars coming. He also says on the top there is a place where you guys can fight. If they try getting on top. Because if they board, they're actually going to be in trouble. Mr. Blue and Mr. White volunteer to stay on top, and they climb up. Even now, you guys see the cars rumbling within view. And they're getting relatively close. 3 or 4 start lining up behind you guys, and you guys see guys hanging up the side with spears.
Well, Caroline is driving, so I don't think she can do much.
Can I try to hit the tires now?
You could try hitting the tires.
Okay. What kind of roll would that be?
That would be strength and weaponry. To just throw it at tires.
Oh.
Wait, so what are you using to throw it? You're throwing something at the tires?
I think it was sharpened rebar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sharpened rebar. So you use that and, okay. That would be your dexterity and athletics, since you're throwing a weapon.
Okay.
And I'd say a called shot at the tire, that'd be a -4.
Okay.
I'll be right
Kind
back.
of like, that's the same as a hand or a foot, you know, so.
So if I have a luck die and I use a willpower, I still just have 3 dice, or do I have 4?
It's okay. So how much is it? Well, depends on the penalty.
Well, he has dexterity plus athletics is 4, so.
Okay, so he takes a -4. If he's on, that means he would be on a chance die at 0 dice. But spending a willpower would mean he would have 3 dice.
Okay.
Oh no.
He misses.
Well, yeah, you miss. You hit the tire, but it doesn't quite pop it. Kind of bounces off.
The lead car that you threw at, like Carp said, it doesn't pop the tire, but the car breaks off. And another car zooms up behind you, and a guy on the hood, as it lines up behind you, jumps onto the car. Onto the back of the truck. He has a really nasty looking machete thing. He tries climbing through the back window.
Okay, initiative, everybody.
I'll resolve my alert to get a +5. That initiative.
Here we go.
Second.
Poor kid.
What? Oh, sorry. Let's take that. There we go.
All right, everyone roll.
Yeah.
Is Mr. Blue doing this?
Oh, Mr. Blue is fighting, shooting at cars, driving along the sides. He is not in this combat.
Okay.
So are the other members of the team. They're firing at
All right. So Caroline, you've got an 18, right?
Yep.
And Rex, motherfucking T-Rex, that's 14. And Jesse. Jesse's got 12. Thomas, what did Thomas roll? Did Thomas roll initiative?
No, he did not.
Okay, well, I guess he's not in the combat then.
Ruben?
Are you there, Ruben?
I think he said we were right.
Ruben?
Ruben died. No. Well, I guess we just have him roll for initiative when he returns.
What?
What I missed?
You need to roll
Initiative.
initiative.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I no longer have alert, so let me think. Let me see here. What is my? You should say.
Okay, so... And actually, I'm gonna have to roll for the war boy.
So, what looks to be the setup right now, visually?
Warbuggy has rammed into the back of the truck and jumped onto the back of it and is climbing through the back window.
Okay, there we go.
Should
All right,
be ahead of the
Caroline,
Warboy?
your move.
Alright.
Let's see. Are you? Yes. Yes, you should.
So Caroline's driving, so she can't really do anything but drive unless someone like pops in the driver's side window. So, but she's going to put on her knuckles in case someone does such a thing.
Oh, Carol.
You're breaking up really bad.
Someone's feedback is way high.
Okay.
Me?
So this Warboy
Yeah, you
get
cut
into
out
the
there,
back window. Me? Okay. Yeah, like I said, the Warboy jumps into the back window.
No, it's not.
Well, what I'm saying.
Okay.
What I was saying is that Caroline's driving, so I don't think she can do much of anything, but she will put her brass knuckles on in case someone tries to, like, pop in the driver's side window or something.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So who has first action?
Caroline's driving for action, / putting on her knuckles in case someone comes through the driver's side window. And then it's Rex's turn.
Rex.
Alright, so
Alright.
what's
Rex.
around them exactly? How many vehicles are like close to them? Enemy vehicles?
Well, there's the Warboy behind that's crawling on your car and who's gotten onto your car and it has a machete.
The Warboy's on the bus, not on the...
He is inside the bus. You are all inside the bus. The truck.
Oh, I thought Rex and Kid were still on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Are they still on the motorcycle?
I thought we were.
If you are, then you guys have a whole other jar.
Oh, okay, then Rex and Kid are out then.
Wait, what? We're not driving.
Okay, if
next
Rex
to
and
the
Kid
bus?
are outside. I'll have to do. No, I mean if you guys are driving next to the bus, the combat in the bus you are not involved in. Your combat is outside the bus.
Yeah, your combat would be outside it.
But wouldn't they be able to see the Warboy on?
I mean, I'm
Warboy's
okay
climbing on the-
with leaving the two combats together. We just want to keep a single initiative track.
Yeah.
I was not under the impression that I actually can't see the board, so I actually don't know what the board looks like or who's in or out. I was under the impression that everyone had climbed it. And if you guys want to see on the motorcycle, that's fine. But the inside the truck combat is not what you're going to be involved in.
Couldn't they assist with
so-
warding off Warboys from climbing on top of it though?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. And you could definitely stop guys from climbing all over it. But the guy inside the car
Okay, so he's
it's too
already
late to stop it.
inside. Okay.
But yeah, who is? But you're next. The outside team is. One of you guys are next.
Yeah, Rex is next.
Yeah, Rex is.
Okay. Rex, you see another truck pull along the behind you alongside of the truck. The two guys in suits on top are shooting at someone else. They cannot see these guys, and 3 guys jump on to the side of the truck and start to climb.
Rex speed alongside the truck and try to knock him over before they climb
If
too
you want
high.
to make an action to stop these guys, you can.
Yeah. So, could I drive next to the truck then and try to knock them off the butts?
Yeah, you
Yeah, what are you?
up there.
All right, hang on. Let me.
Yeah,
type in.
you could drive next to us and try to knock them off. What are you gonna do to knock them off?
Are they armed?
Yeah, they have machetes, and knives and nasty pointy things.
And they don't see Rex.
It looks like they're trying to be sneaky about climbing into the windows. They don't see you. They don't care.
Jesse says she's gonna start typing because there's a big lag.
Yeah, I saw. Okay.
So I didn't know.
Okay, Jazzy.
Okay. You're gonna drive up to him and start to punch him and tug him and try to rip them off the van.
Yep.
The truck. Do me a favor and do a roll for that.
I'd say if you're trying to punch or tug them off, that would be strength plus brawl.
Yeah, strength and brawl definitely seems correct.
Minus their defense.
They have no defense. They're fucking dudes, shirtless dudes.
They can still move.
They could, but they don't care. Brass knuckles would add to punching, which you're punching. Punchy punch.
What was the roll again?
Strength plus brawl. Actually, Knuckles wouldn't really add anything. It would just make the damage lethal. Okay, so that was to try and get him off, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was it, Carp?
It was a roll just to get him off.
No, what was the successes?
One success.
Okay. So you get close enough and he starts punching him in his kidneys. He looks over at you and he goes to react to you and he slips off. And he rolls on the tire, running under the tire of the truck, and the whole truck bounces when it hits him. The shake of the bouncing makes another guy slip off and fall off and tumble into the dirt. The last guy sees you and he tumbles into the car with the others. Car, roll initiative for that guy too.
Okay. Oh. Oh, whoops. Shit.
Who's next on the list
Jesse.
of Jesse? I'm gonna assume that you are inside the van, inside the truck.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
I must have been pretty close to the back because I was like throwing shit out at the other cars.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm
So,
probably
you see
close
this
to
guy. Okay. You see this guy tumble in, and he's a 2 feet away from you. And you also see this guy, another one, kind of claw his way into the van, into the back of the truck, a little farther up from you. And these guys are both fairly close to you.
All right, I guess I still have the rifle, and I'm gonna aim at the closest one.
All right, so the one who climbed into the back is the closest one.
Yeah. No, is anyone like else in the direction I'm shooting? Do I have to worry about?
Who threw the spear out the back?
Jesse did.
Jesse. Okay, no, you are the only one back there. You aim at him, and there's no other.
Okay.
No one else in your crosshair. So make your roll.
What is the roll?
Wait, so you're shooting a gun?
Yeah, I've got a rifle.
Oh, okay, so you're shooting the rifle. That is dexterity plus firearms.
Okay. I'm gonna use willpower. I got 2 success.
Okay. You fire into him and
rifle, I believe. Let me just check for a second. A rifle adds 4 damage to the attack, so that's 6 lethal you just did to him with 1 shot.
You shoot him in his chest, and he slumps in the back of the van, in the back of the truck. He looks pretty dead. Who's next on the combat list?
That would be Thomas.
Thomas. You see this other guy climb in through the back. The guy who climbed in, he's there.
Let's just say he has the same initiative as the last guy, and leave it at that. I'm not gonna do another initiative.
Am I capable of just kicking him off?
He's in the van already, inside the truck.
Oh, here's the. And this is a very confined space, so let me think. I don't have much to work with here. I guess I'll have to kick him.
You're gonna pass?
No, kick.
Oh, just kick him.
Someone came by with.
You were saying, Chu?
There is there are rebar spears back there.
Yeah, but I'm kind of preoccupied with the thing I just grabbed. I grabbed some time ago. Like, I'm not letting go of it.
Oh, okay. Well, you could totally.
Like, I've wrapped it up in my coat. And
all right. So yeah, you could totally kick him. Kick him.
Okay.
That's strength plus brawl.
I will have to spend a willpower here. And that's a no. It's like.
Oh, so
yeah,
no,
you missed.
0.
I will take unless this is going to kill me, I would like to take a dramatic failure on this.
Oh.
Okay. Well, you kick him, and you fall short, and he looks at you, and he swings a barbed, spiked pipe into your leg. It does like 3 lethal. Then he grabs the turnkey and tries yanking it away.
Is this going to be a contest, or is this going to be when his turn comes around?
When his turn comes around.
So So yeah, yell from Thomas in pain. He's like, God damn it! I tried to kick this guy while I'm in my socks. What was I thinking?
Okay, who's next on the turn order?
AKD agent.
You just Kaido.
Yeah, so she sees this war boy try to get the turnkey from Thomas's pocket,
Okay.
and also I actually have to put in the beat record.
Well, wait. The way you're describing this situation suddenly, did the turnkey just like shrink entirely to the size of a key, or did the staff just simply collapse down?
The staff collapsed down.
Okay.
So it's still
Because
the
suddenly
the skull part and the thicker part under it never shrunk.
Okay.
So it's about the size of a dagger.
A dagger? Huh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's still wrapped up. He still keeps it wrapped up in the coat entirely. So.
Okay.
The war boy hisses and screams in your face as you contest with him in this little yanking contest.
So this agent pulls out a pistol.
Sorry.
And she goes to fire at him.
Shoot, shoot, bang, bang.
Yep. And shoots him in the chest for 3 lethal.
He hits the wall. He lets go of the turnkey completely, and he hits the wall of the truck, and he slides down and goes limp.
How big is this truck that we can have this kind of movement?
Kind of like imagine a tourist van with all the chairs removed.
A what?
You know those big tour vans, cross-country buses kind of thing?
I'm familiar with a Greyhound.
Yeah, the Greyhound. Just remove all the chairs from it.
Oh, okay. So not as cramped as I thought. I thought we were basically like, we've got to seat each of us.
Oh no, you actually got some room to move.
Okay, because everyone was saying truck, and then suddenly I hear bus, and then I'm hearing vehicles. I'm like,
yeah, like I said, it's an amalgamation of different things. So the body is of the tour van, the front is the truck.
okay, all right, I got you now. Moving on.
Okay, so this guy blows this guy away, and he goes limp, just falls to the side, bleeding from his chest. You guys hear more sounds of guys climbing up the sides. Who's next?
Boy number 2. He's dead. Then it's killed.
Okay, so who just killed him?
The agent, Agent Kaidoru.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
He just kind of.
he's down, but not really. His hand shifts into his pocket. He pulls out a little spray can, sprays a silver shell over his teeth. Witness me! He jumps up and tackles the Aegis Cardoro character, and he draws a knife and he stabs at him. Stabs at her with the knife. Carb, roll like 4 die.
4 dice.
4 dice.
Okay. That is minus defense, though.
Okay, that's fine.
That's the chance die.
That's fine.
Okay. Fails.
He starts stabbing wildly. He's able to just move away from the wild and crazed, desperate stabbings of this guy.
Would he like to take a dramatic failure?
Falls
After
flat
like
on his
4 or
face.
5,
Boom. Oh shit.
after like 4 or 5 random stabs, he just kind of collapses on her dead.
Wait, collapses on her neck?
He's dead.
Oh, collapses on his neck. All right.
No, collapses. He's dead.
Oh.
Okay. Who's next?
That would be Kid.
Okay, Kid.
Yo.
Kid was outside, correct?
Yes, Kid is riding on the motorcycle with Rex.
Okay, Kid, you see the pickup that dropped those 3 guys off speed up and is about to ram into the motorcycle.
Okay. I'm not driving the motorcycle, so I can't control that.
You can help direct Rex if you see stuff he can't see.
That's true. So can I point that out to Rex first and foremost? Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
a couple seconds to do that.
yeah. Am I within punching range of literally anyone?
You are not in punching range of anyone at the moment. The closest person is the guy driving that truck.
Can Rex get us close enough so that I could try punching him?
You could try. But getting closer to him might mean he just might ram you.
It's true.
You can have the pistol from Caroline if you want.
I have a pistol.
Yeah, you got it from me, didn't you?
Are you gonna try to use it?
Fuck it, sure. Why not?
Thomas did
Let's
give
do
it the okay that it was perfectly fine
Okay,
and safe.
so are you gonna use the pistol, right?
I'm gonna try and use the pistol, yes.
Okay, which hand are you gonna use the pistol with?
Well, I can't really use the pistol with the hand that's bad.
Non-existent.
Yeah, I mean, yes, it can move, but it's not really dexterous enough for me to actually hold the thing. And you kind of need to be able to move your arm more than up and down to aim. So I need to use my good hand.
Rip.
Okay. So you're gonna draw the pistol, point, and shoot him in the face.
I'm going to attempt it, yes.
Okay.
All right, that's dexterity plus firearms.
Can Rex get him closer
No.
for any bonuses?
This is also the pistol that you guys found earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is the entire thing.
Okay. As you draw a pistol and you point, and you pull the trigger, the pistol just blows up in your hand. And shrapnel just rips your fingers off.
Oh.
Oh no!
So does he have a hand anymore?
There's a hand, but it's bad. You take like 3 lethal from it bad.
Oh. This kid's
Oh,
screaming
wow,
at this
okay.
point.
Oh, and that was your fleshy hand?
Yes, that was
That's the
my
only
flesh.
hand he has.
Oh. You also take arm rack for that.
I have arm rack already.
No, well, actually, that was nullified.
What?
Because you got the prosthetic arm. That's actually nullified. As long as you have the prosthetic arm, it's nullified.
He still has it though.
Well, it's
Wait, but
effectively
no, it's the other.
nullified. You don't count them.
So you have 2 arm racks. One is nullified by the prosthetic hand.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay,
but you have a arm rack as a tilt. So
alright.
Yeah,
So
you
come on.
can't
pistol
use your
blows up.
hand. You can't use your hand anymore.
So Kid is going to swear loudly at
What the-
Thomas, who can't hear him. Going, Thomas, you motherfucking bastard!
Rex will ask him,
Thomas
will
is-
yell, are you alright? What the fuck happened?
The fucking
Rex
gun
probably hears a
exploded!
small explosion.
And I'm thinking, it's like, I hope that wasn't my fault.
Did you
It kind of
tell,
was.
did you tell Rex about the guy about the random?
Yes. He would have
Okay.
pointed it out.
Yeah. Rex, if you want, I'm going to break order because I want this to happen. Rex, make a drive roll to avoid the guy trying to ram his vehicle up your butt.
Okay.
Well, technically, Kid's in the back, so it's technically a kid's butt.
It's Dex and Drive,
And
right?
the guy is going to ram this car up Kid's butt.
I'm gonna
Someone
willpower
else
it.
pays for my dramatic failure. What happens then?
You lose that friend.
Kid's getting screwed in a variety of ways. Rex made a success, by the way, on the.
Oh, okay, cool. Rex, you weave out the way just as this truck peels past you and almost rams to your back. He kind of swerves away from you as he misses and he peels off. Right. Inside the cabin, you guys see two more war boys crawling. Anyone else? Who's next?
Caroline's next, but she's in the driver's seat. Do I need
Okay,
to...
Caroline. You see a motorcycle pull alongside your side of the car. Honestly, not Rex and not Kid.
Okay.
And they point out of curiosity, does Caroline know anything about weapons?
No, she doesn't have any weaponry or firearms. And she's a kindergarten teacher. I mean, she kind of grew up on the streets, so she's like, that's a pistol! You know, but...
Okay. All right.
Caroline is
Using a variety of background about weapons, she sees the guy riding on the back of this motorcycle point looks like a rifle with a very, very large tube poking out the front of it in her face.
Oh, in my face?
Not in your face, but he's driving next to you, but he's pointing it at your face, like into the driver's window.
Okay.
You're not sure what it is, but it looks mean.
Okay, she's gonna try to, truck beats motorcycles, so she's gonna try to bump them on the side.
Get him.
Okay. Make that roll.
Going to give us a heads up.
Well, I mean,
No time.
it's not gonna be any more rough than what they're already doing. I'm
Yeah.
gonna spend a willpower on that. So that's 2, 5, 4, 7. Any bonuses or anything? Because I'm the big ass truck.
Yeah, big ass truck bonus of like 2.
Yep, that's correct. Yay, 2 successes.
Okay. As you swerve into ram him, the driver yanks away because that's fucking common sense. But his friend who was aiming isn't lucky, and he tumbles off the side, and he goes under some wheels, and once again the truck bounces a little bit.
I'm sorry. This is Caroline.
You guys are the truck keeps on going, and you guys see Caroline that he's driving sees in the waves of heat and dust. She sees the outline of the resort in the distance. Okay, who's after Caroline?
Oh, sorry, was that your poison roll, Rex, not your drive roll?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I said it was your drive roll.
My drive was 1. The last success I got.
It's fine. Who's next?
Well, Rex is next, but Rex went before Caroline, so Jesse then.
Oh, whoopsie. Okay, Rex.
I mean, I'm okay if Rex goes before Caroline if you want to put Kid and Rex together as one group.
Actually, yeah, I think I'll keep them together. That's all right for you guys.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so Rex, the truck peels off. You see a very, very, you see what equivalates to a pickup truck pull up alongside the other side of the van, and it has a pipe system set up on the side of it, and you see a burst of flame sweep over the top of the car, top of the truck, and both Mr. White and Mr. Gray are engulfed in flames and they tumble off the top of the truck. On your side, 2 motorcycles pull up behind you. One of them has a spear with a blow-up charge at the end. The other one has a guy on the back with a chainsaw, and they're closing quickly. That's the situation.
Remember, they're on text now.
Oh, whoopsie! I should probably not be an idiot.
It's okay.
Jesse isn't on.
Wait, it's my turn?
Are you doing Rex or
Um,
Jesse?
I'm doing Rex, right? He was the next one, correct?
Oh,
Okay,
I thought I
I thought-
already went. Yeah. So wait, what's around them now?
You have
Okay,
2 motorcycles coming behind you. One with a chainsaw, one with an explosive.
Oh, okay.
The 2 guys on the back of the good bus got flamethrowered off, and there's a pickup truck with the flamethrower on the bus. But you guys have the 2 motorcycles.
They. So Kid doesn't have another weapon, does he?
has
Kid
his
doesn't
arm.
have what? If you want, make a perception check.
I got 1 success.
Okay. You see, after Mr. White and Mr. Gray were flamed off the truck, Mr. Gray's SMG is stuck. It landed in a groove on the side of the truck and is just sitting there on the outside.
So he's stranded.
No, Mr. Gray's dead, but his gun is hanging off the side.
His gun got, yeah.
Can I reach for it?
You can reach for it.
Alright. And it's just a regular pistol.
It is a strange looking SMG.
Okay. So can I fire it with 1 hand?
Yes. You can take a penalty.
Okay. Oh boy. Cause I got nothing in firearms, so what's the penalty for trying to shoot? See, the one guy had a chainsaw, and the other guy had what?
The exploding spear.
Ooh, okay. I'll go for the guy with the exploding spear.
Okay. Make your roll.
What's the penalty though?
It's just, it's gonna be a penalty of. Oh, don't fire off a penalty. This weapon is very unique.
Okay. So it's just firearms and dex then?
Yeah.
I'll be using willpower again. And I got 1
Okay.
success.
All right. The SMG flashes blue out the barrel, and the guy who gets hit, swerves and then flips over, and the explosive goes off when another truck passes over it and sends that truck flipping into the crowd, and it starts a chain reaction where car after car would hit that one, and there's a pileup behind you. Soon enough, there's only the one motorcycle behind you and the one truck.
Alright. Rex will try to stay behind the bus, keep them from coming in between them.
Okay. Who's next? Jess, right?
Yeah, Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. You see a truck drive up to the side of the bus and spray the top of it with flames. There's a guy out in the back, in the pickup part of it, with the flamethrower, and then the driver. And he tilts the flamethrower to point into the interior of the truck.
Okay. And how far away is it from us?
Oh, really close.
Okay.
Maybe like 3, 4, 5 feet.
Can I take another one of those sharpened rebars and aim it at the tires again?
Yeah.
Do I get a penalty or because it's close?
It's so close. I don't think you would take a huge penalty. You would take a -1 penalty, because you have to kind of come out the car and throw down at it.
Uh-huh. I'm better at throwing than I am at shooting, so that's why I'm doing this.
Okay.
2 success.
Okay. So you throw the spear out, and the spear doesn't stick in the tire, but you definitely see it pop, and it slams into the side of the truck before swerving off and flipping over. You also see while you throw the spear, there's another war boy climbing up the side of the truck, heading up towards the driver's position.
Okay, next on the initiative is Thomas.
Yes.
If Jess wants to point out to the rest of the crew that there is a guy on, Thomas might be able to do something about it.
Yeah. I will say there's another guy.
Where?
I actually forget. Where was he?
He's crawling on the side, towards the driver's side.
Oh. Caroline, watch out. There's a guy coming towards you. And I guess everyone else hears that.
Thomas certainly does. Immediately picks up the spiked bar thing that one warboarder used on him, and attempts to make way towards that to the other one. It's like, that's apparently on the side. It's like, to smack him.
Well, you look out and you see he's right under you when you poke your head out the window of the truck.
Alright, so thing under one arm in a coat, weapon in the other, attempts to smack him.
Alright, she's gonna swing at his face. Okay.
Alright, so that would be strength plus weaponry, +2, since he's kind of prone. He's effectively prone.
Okay. Let's see here. I will use a willpower. Now, you said strength?
Yes, strength plus weaponry.
All right, and then +2 because of prone. All right, so I will spend a willpower as well. That's 4 successes.
Ooh.
So you swing down and you crack him right in the head, and the club sticks.
Lethal.
And he tumbles off. And as he tumbles off, he slips underneath the tire of the truck, and the truck bounces again. When he falls, he falls with the mace. It sticks in his head.
Oh, did someone get to my willpower ahead of me?
Caroline, you make it to the resort edge, the edge of the dry lake, pull onto the street. You guys look back and you don't see any other vehicles pursuing you.
Good. I think this is where we need to pull over and stop, huh?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, at least let everyone out.
As you guys stop and take a look at the situation, a lot of people are hurt. Mr. Red has 2 spears in him and he's dead. Mr. Blue is hurt. Victor, one of the outdoors guys, is dead. And 3 of the Chinese guys are dead.
Oh, no.
The lady and the little girl are still alive. Frank and Mr. Blue and Mr. Pink are still alive.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize. Caroline is very sad.
There was a lot going on. And there was more fighting than you guys actually were able to keep track of. Did you guys ever pull over?
Yeah,
to the
Caroline's
side?
pulling the car over.
So Caroline pulled over.
Yeah, we're slowing to a stop.
Rex is gonna stop right behind them.
Kid currently has his arm wrapped in the inside of his shirt because fuck, that hurts.
Are you okay, kid? Let's see that.
It's
I'm
really
fine.
bad.
Oh my god.
It's the kind of wound that if any parent actually saw a kid have, they would immediately freak out.
I think this might count as a breaking point because his family being threatened or hurt is listed as a trigger point.
Oh, it's a bad enough wound.
Kid
I think,
or
right?
Rex?
Rex.
Rex, his
Rex.
breaking point. Right. Oh, wait, actually. Does this count as losing his other arm?
No, because it's not gone.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's
No,
not
just
lost.
his hand is injured.
Yeah,
Alright.
The arm
it's a
is
nasty injury.
He's
Yeah,
just
but
it's currently
The arm's there.
Okay.
it's not a permanent
Just-
thing.
And you might eventually spot Thomas as well.
Yeah, but this would be a breaking point for
Rex, for sure.
Rex because he's seeing Kid with a really bloody hand.
Yeah. He would be like glaring daggers at Thomas right now.
And didn't Rex give him the gun too?
Yeah.
Thomas gave Rex the gun. Kid
Well, did
asked for
Rex
the gun.
Kid the gun?
Well, Kid asked for it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Rex did give Kid the gun.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I can see this definitely being a breaking point. I would say -2.
So what exactly am I rolling here?
You roll resolve plus composure at a -2.
Okay.
That's counting all the modifiers into it.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Well, you do, however, receive the guilty condition.
Oh, fuck.
So yeah, you got guilty, man. You're
Ooh.
feeling pretty shitty, cause I mean, you're seeing your kid, with a bloody hand, and you caused it. Pretty much, you're responsible for it. So of course you'd be feeling pretty shitty about yourself.
And he's gonna redirect all that anger at Thomas. Because he was the one who said the gun was okay.
Yeah, can Kid also go over to Thomas and, like, use his prosthetic to, like, punch him in the face?
Frank, let's roll.
You could go punch him in the face. If you actually want to fight through the pain. Also, Caroline, and everyone else who actually checks their phone, sees they missed a fuck ton of calls from Jazzy.
Caroline will call back since everyone else is freaking out and whatever.
Okay, so Kid, roll your strength and brawl if you want to hit Thomas, but at a -2.
How much is it if I willpower it and I'm not trained in athletics? Or brawl. I'm not trained to brawl.
So it's -1 if you're not trained.
Alright. So then it's willpower is +3?
Yeah, willpower
Yes.
is +3. Untrained means -1, and your strength.
Yeah, it's just a 1d10. No, I did not do that.
Okay.
I'm just like,
You kind of swipe at him, but you kind of you don't hit him. Maybe like
Yeah,
you
no.
punch him, but it doesn't hurt.
It is very frustrated and upset, and he's just calling Thomas a bunch of horrible names. Oh, you said it was fucking safe!
Yeah, Rex will be right there with him yelling at Thomas.
and I'm like, shh.
Don't
Okay.
shush us! You gave us the fucking gun and said it was okay!
Kid is going to do that thing from like to smear the blood and care off the guy's forehead.
Someone was questioning whether or
And
not this was going to be a dramatic failure. I'm pretty sure it is.
And
question
he's like,
about that.
and he's like, what have we learned about trust yet?
What is?
I don't
Fuck you,
trust
man.
you.
Bingo.
Why the fuck
Got
did
it.
you lie about it? What's your
Lie? I
fucking
lie? I'm
damage
gonna
about
tell you
it?
right straight up. Look, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I thought it was okay. He's like, did you trust my judgment? Yes, you did. He's like,
Fucker.
I have
Not
a
even an
character
apology. God damn.
What is your
What-
question?
I know it was a dramatic failure for this, but does Kid get anything out of this besides a busted hand?
He kinda does.
well, I'm not getting anything out of it because it was
And
even-
unless you had something, and unless you got anything,
Oh, true.
anything pre-existing, kind of no.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, because no offense, and I really don't, I really mean this like in a mechanic sort of way. Thomas critically failed, got a beat it, and then nothing bad happened to him. It all happened to someone else.
Yeah.
If you want, you can give me a
Does have negative effect on
That-
Thomas now that Kid
The
does not trust Thomas.
What was that? You cut out.
Just a second.
The bad stuff is that now you're both super pissed at him. Like, that's the bad that he's getting, basically. There's in-character consequences for screwing up as opposed to mechanical.
That are pissed off at him now from his fuck up.
Okay.
That's pretty negative on him.
yeah.
And pretty much my defense is, well, you trusted my judgment, and, you know, I've always been a proponent for not having any weapons, period. So, fault's on you for picking up a gun.
Fuck you for not even
So,
feeling
is that-
bad about this. God damn.
He actually doesn't actually even say sorry.
Yeah.
No, I don't even say sorry.
Yeah, so consider that, you know. Are you even going to forgive him? Probably not.
You get Thomas
So,
ruins the
yeah,
relationship with you.
again, Thomas does get a lot of bad shit from that failure. There you go.
Alright, while that's going on, Caroline is calling Jazzy back.
To affect you too.
Okay, so you call Jazzy, and immediately she picks up, and the first words out of her mouth is everyone alive?
Yes. Well, I mean, all of us are alive. There's a few other people who died, though. Not the Mythbusters, though. The Mythbusters are safe.
What?
No, that wasn't in character. She doesn't even know who they are.
Oh, okay, yeah. She takes a long breath. She's like, "Ow."
We had no service out on the lake bed. I would have called when I found them, but
That makes sense.
we got the key though.
Make it
Rex
back.
is apparently pushing Thomas back.
Do I have to roll for that? Because
Yeah,
it's not like he's
No,
not
I'm
trying.
not gonna. I'm not gonna resist if it's just a.
Yeah, okay. It's just don't roll for that. It's just role playing.
Yeah.
No mechanics or
Okay.
anything.
Okay.
He's not like trying to knock him down or anything.
Yeah, you just push him back. It's part of it's role playing, so
Yeah.
that's fine.
Okay, so Jazzy sighs and she's like, "We have no free hands at the moment. I'm going to borrow the house edge to go clean up the situation. You guys get the term fee back here as soon as possible."
Okay. We'll do that.
All right, I will meet you in the infirmary. And
Okay.
she hangs up.
And so Caroline will hang up, and she will walk back to the others who are in the middle of their argument. So you guys can go back to playing that out. She's not going to interrupt at the moment.
Rex
Kid's-
has walked away
Kid is
with Kendra
done.
by this time.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I think they're kind of done with that.
Thomas is by himself holding the wrapped up
What is Jesse doing?
artifact in his hands.
I don't know. What is there to do? Like, I guess he's.
Okay. I was just wondering.
Bury the bodies? I don't know.
Like it was just because you weren't saying anything and everyone else was taking space, so I thought give you
Okay.
a chance to do something if you wanted to. That's all I was doing.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
I actually have a question.
Yes?
I know that Kid is getting his hand bandaged up and stuff, but at any point am I able to take the rifle and take it back to Frank? Because I know he has it, but...
You could definitely do that. It has a strap over your back, so you don't have to handle it with your hands.
Yeah, well, I can like hang it off my mouth. I stick it out like a coat rack. But yeah, I want to give it back, and
Oh, Kid, what happened to your hand?
I'll explain later. Thomas gave me a faulty gun.
Jesus, Frank is like
Anybody
mortified.
have med kit? Oh, sorry,
You-
did I
you
interrupt
see-
Jesse and Frank?
No,
Oh, Drew! Drew!
if okay, so
Sorry about that, guys. I just saw Drew's comment.
Frank is more concerned about your hand than the rifle. He takes the rifle, but he's more concerned about your hand.
Can I roll anything socially to like convince him that it's gonna be okay? Kid's fine. He's
Convince who?
Frank.
Frank.
You could make that roll, sure.
All right. What would I be rolling?
Just persuasion and
Manipulation and empathy.
All right. I use
Okay.
my. Can I resolve my second condition for that since it applies to any social roll?
Did it apply to Frank?
Yeah. I
Oh,
used
it was
to
about
the
Frank.
rifle.
Okay, so that resolves. Okay.
And that's a plus. How many?
That's +3. Like spending
All right.
willpower.
All right. Two successes.
Oh, another penalty. No one is going to heal me like they did with. Yeah.
so you You have no problem convincing him. He kind of calms down. And he stops worrying about it, but he's still affected by it.
It's okay. Worse. Waggles other arm.
Not the point, kid, but all right.
I mean,
There's been a-
Caroline has a single dot in medicine, so she might roll to try to help out hurt people.
Okay, Thomas, you get tapped on the shoulder.
And I turned to see who it is. I was like, though I have my suspicions. I was like,
It's Mr. Pink.
a little off. I was like, hello, Mr. Pink. How's your group? I was like,
He points a thumb back to Mr. Blue burning bodies.
mind if I speak with Mr. Blue? I was like,
He doesn't really react. He kind of just shakes his head. He puts a hand down. He opens it, expecting you. He's waiting for you.
I look, and I just lift my tied up jacket. I'm like, this? I was like, you're looking for this? You wanting this?
He nods.
What argument do you have that could possibly convince me at this point that you can actually take this from me?
He opens the jacket and he has his gun still.
And he's like, I have a crew with guns as well.
He looks at the crew, and he looks at the two people who just screamed at you, and he looks at Caroline, and he looks back at you. You get the idea that
Sure.
you're not threatened by that group at all.
Sure. I was like, they don't give a shit about me, but they give a plenty of shit about this. I was like, which is why I hold on to it. Which is why I typically am still alive. Because they can move. You have to live with the consequences.
Mr. Pink doesn't actually seem bothered at all, and he actually reaches for his weapon. When you see Mr. Blue look in his direction, and he stops. He turns, and Mr. Blue and Mr. Pink stare at each other for a little bit. Before Mr. Pink retracts his hand and walks over to Mr. Blue. They stand next to each other for a little while. And then they just walk off.
Damn it.
Not too. Did anyone make any rolls?
No.
Is there like a med kit? Is there something Caroline can use to try to help patch up the hand?
You guys don't really have medical kits.
All right, because I know you like need actual supplies to do a med check. So,
I mean, you can do a medical check for free. Patching it up might take supplies.
well, what does the med check do if we're not patching it up?
It's just a intelligence and medicine roll
Right.
to see the extent of the damage. To patch it up is just the same roll, but just it's for you doing something instead of checking.
I mean,
sorry
she
if that
can.
makes-
She just wants to help. Like if she can't actually do anything.
It's actually extensive damage.
Yeah.
Like open flesh, kind of. It's gnarly.
Okay. Well, we don't have any bandages or anything, so I don't think it's worth it.
The best thing you might actually just be able to do is just to wrap it tightly in like a shirt.
Okay. Well,
It's
she will
actually
stress
very-
that.
Not too much longer later, Black SUVs pull up, and you guys see a bunch of guys with. You guys remember these guys? These guys are just the house edge. They just show up. And they got here fast. One kind of looks at you guys and walks over to Jess and kind of leans down. It's like, you guys should better get out of here. Let's do the cleanup. You get stuck around too long.
Okay. So we need to go.
He's like, yeah, better take off. Probably don't want these people remembering your faces.
Okay. I have everyone get in the bug.
And so I toss the jacket into the back of the bug and then retrieve the artifact from its hiding place. And I was so hoping it would take the bait. And then get in the vehicle.
Okay. Everyone pile in.
Let's
It's gonna be a little cramped
go with the fuck
in the
home.
back.
All right. Well, you guys all get into the bug, and you guys drive off. And you guys get back to HQ.
Okay.
When you guys get there, you guys see like a garage door open for you guys, and it leads you down to a parking complex. It's hidden away from the main hotel. When you guys park, a stretcher comes out to you guys, and
thank you very much, and I get in it because my leg is still injured.
Well, they take Thomas back and they look over Kid's hand, and
Kid glares at Thomas as he gets on the stretcher.
And I just wave and smile.
The doctors take Kid to the infirmary for kind of surgery. Yeah, and you guys are taken to infirmary to get patched up.
Caroline will wait at the infirmary until everyone's like good to go.
Okay. When you guys arrive to the infirmary, Jazzy's there. And she's on the phone screaming at someone. But it's kind of the very loudly whispering, so you hear every word they say because they emphasize every word, but they're not quite screaming, but you hear them from down the hall. When she sees you guys, she hangs up and walks over to you guys. She's like, well, at least everyone came home.
Yeah, there was a lot of guys.
Guys?
The speed demon inside was making them out of the earth. Also cars out of the earth.
Oh. She actually looked completely dumbstruck. That wasn't supposed to happen. I'm going to talk with Phoenix about that. But you guys put them away, right?
Yeah, we have it.
Let me see it. I need to go get that locked up as soon as possible.
Thomas had it last. He's
Okay.
in the infirmary.
All right. I'm right back. I gotta go make some calls. Just don't get hurt anymore. And she kind of backs off, and runs off into the infirmary.
Okay. Well, Caroline's gonna go find Thomas.
All right.
So follow her then.
Where's Thomas at?
Infirmary. He got on the stretcher because his leg was injured. 3 lethal.
Jazzy makes her way over to her and she asks him, "Do you have it?"
Have what? just being smug.
She grabs a bottle of alcohol and pours it onto his wound. Not a time to be a smartass. You have it.
Yes, I guess we'll produce it. Like then and there, like here you have it. Here we are.
She snatches out of your hands, just like, next time your boss fucking calls you guys into your goddamn phone. And she storms out.
No signal.
Caroline, she passes you and she's actually upset, like pissed off. She pulls her phone out. She looks like she's about to unload on someone. And she stormed off. Yeah.
And Caroline will, she's alone with Thomas now, and she says, Thomas, what were you thinking when you ran up and you took it from me back there?
What was I thinking? Probably the same thing like
I'm much faster than you. I am much faster than you. You could have been killed, and I could have gotten to the cars much quicker. We had to wait for you. Why did you come up and take it? I had it. It was fine. It was safe.
What do you do for a living again?
I'm a teacher.
What do I do for a living?
Nothing as far as I can tell. But you smoke, and I do cardio every single day, and you have... I don't think I can do anything, do you?
No. I think you can do everything. The problem is, I'm Mr. Bad Guy.
What?
Yes, I'm everybody's Mr. Bad Guy.
Don't deflect. Trying to talk me out of helping on the last mission, and on this one you literally put us all in danger waiting for you because you didn't trust me. Ugh. Do you have anything to say about that?
Thomas sits up, looks at her and goes,
I was picked for this, the same as you and everyone else.
yes, you were. And I was picked for this for a very good reason as well. Mostly because I survived when no one else did.
I survived too!
I doubt you saw what I saw. I doubt you were in the position I was in.
Well, I don't know what position you were in, but I was in a dangerous position too, and I saved someone else, and...
I couldn't save anyone.
Well then, why... Ugh. If you don't trust me, then it's not gonna work. You don't think I can do anything. If you had your way, would I even be on the team? Or would you just rather I stay back here and work with my needle and thread?
I
as
think
you so put it.
you should have, I think, in all technicality, look, you should have had a chance to just be a regular teacher. You should have had a chance to be a person you truly wanted to be, a person that you actually wanted to help and not have to get into this mess.
Well, you're preventing me from helping people now in the real world. And I don't appreciate it.
Everyone here, like, I actually like you the most. I know
You
you're
haven't
you're
shown it
capable.
very well.
I'm willing to die in your stead. Is that enough?
Like, no, that's stupid. Because we're all supposed to be helping each other. If one person, the whole goal is for none of us to die. So don't try. We all got to do our part, and don't try to do more than what you're supposed to be doing. It's condescending, thinking that I shouldn't be in the danger that you are, and I'm not a princess. I grew up on the streets. Don't laugh at me!
No, calm down, calm down. I believe you. I'm willing to believe you.
Like, just
It's just that
again.
I won't do it
Or
again.
if you need a demonstration of what I can do, I'll do that for you. But stop treating me like I can't do anything.
I'll stop at the moment that you stop jumping into things. I'm sorry to say that.
Treating me this way more than
Wandering
when I
out.
was jumping. It worked, didn't it?
This time, like, do you have any idea how much I was panicking? Like, do you understand just what could have gone wrong?
Yes, I do, because then you put yourself in danger when you're more ill-equipped to handle it. You did something stupider than I did. So don't say that you're in the proper position. You're hurt, so I'm gonna let you go heal, but just keep that in mind for next mission. There will be a next mission, and there's nothing we can do about it. And I'm going to be there, and you can't do anything about that.
Question, does this count as a beat? Not a beat, sorry, a
Or-
breaking point?
What was your breaking points? I'm sorry.
Let's see. Suffering abuse at the hands of a cared one?
I don't think this counts as abuse.
I don't think this counts as abuse either. I think it's debate.
No, not quite abuse. It's like just
No.
more chewing out.
I'm gonna say you got a thorough tongue lashing. This is far from abuse.
Okay.
Like, just be sure you get better, because you're the one hurt, not me, and that's the position we're in. So there.
I'm glad I'm in this position.
And she's gonna leave in a little huffy huff. Sorry, we sort of hijacked that there.
No, it was very much needed.
Caroline was sort of... She's been holding that in while the mission was going on, so...
And when she leaves, Thomas thinks to himself, okay. Well, not thinks to himself, but says quietly to himself, okay. That's a good point. Next time, I don't get caught.
What you guys up to right now?
Well, after checking on Thomas, she'll probably check on Kid, which I assume Rex is helping Kid or whatever.
Rex would be having his scorpion wound checked out.
Kid is anywhere away from Thomas. So, Kid is probably avoiding the infirmary.
Well, I mean, you're in the infirmary to get your hand fixed, aren't you?
Yeah.
Not a promise in there. No, he'll go to.
There's like a hospital bed section, and then there's like a surgery room. Kid's in the surgery room because they have to close the gashes in his hand. And the hand's a very complex thing. Rex could take like a shot of anti-venom. He'll be fine.
Thumbs up.
Cool. So walking down the hall, heading your direction, Rex, you probably are going to be outside the surgery room waiting for Kid to get out. Coraline, I'm going to also assume that you're heading in that direction, or at least is already there. You two both kind of see Theodore walking in direction. He's kind of wearing a jogging outfit, kind of looks like kind of came out of the gym. Also looks very cheerful. And he kind of walks over to you guys like, "Hey guys, how'd the mission go?"
Well, some people died, so that wasn't great.
He makes a sour face for a second. He's like, well, people die, I guess. I'll send the family flowers. Anyways, how'd you guys come out? No
I'm gonna let someone
on our side, right?
else talk here because I've been dominating a bit.
Theodore kind of looks at Rex and waiting for him to reply.
Jazzy, are you muted again?
Maybe.
Okay.
So Kid is out of surgery.
Kid's getting his hand worked on in surgery right now.
Okay.
Theodore asked if they lost anyone on their side.
Asked what?
He asked you guys if they lost anyone on their side.
On our side? Or did they?
Yeah.
No.
Guardian.
No, we're all fine. Mostly.
Why?
Well, we're a little
Why
hurt, some of us, but
you guys look like you guys lost someone at the funeral.
Well, yeah,
Don't
we
look at-
weren't expecting to, like, fucking shoot people.
I didn't know you'd be shooting at anyone else either. Did someone tell you guys not to start fights with other people?
It was kind of inevitable.
yeah, they started a fight with us. We mostly tried to run away and then defended ourselves when they climbed on our cars and stuff.
Oh wow, so okay. You guys actually weren't fighting other sane people.
No, we were fighting something
No,
we
it
didn't
was happened
expect.
out there.
Monsters, people that were made from the desert and that the demon pulled out of the ground.
Okay, that actually makes perfect sense now. You guys just write up a report and get back to me. I'm going to. He kind of gives you guys like pistol fingers. I'm going to go see what the damage is. Something tells me Jaggy's going to be kind of pissed at someone now. And he kind of walks backwards away from you guys and then spins around. He's trotting along.
Once again, no one talks about Thomas. I'm
Dude,
loving
he's not chewing out.
If anyone wants to do anything else, you can. Other than that, I think that's a done session.
What's
I totally missed. Thomas did or did not give the thing away?
Thomas did give Jazzy the artifact.
He didn't give Jazzy the artifact of that house.
Oh no, did give the Jazzy the artifact, did not give it to Mr. Blue.
Okay.
And Mr. Pink.
That's what I got confused about. Like, well, we got the artifact.
Kid gets his hand stitched up. He's gonna go see if he can return to Theodore and explain what happened with the arm, because that's what he said he would do.
Oh yeah. When you
Nothing
go
of
find him.
importance.
All right. I mean, we can do it now. I mean, there's no. Oh wait, we have to do XP and shit. We'll do this real quick then.
Well, it's nothing
you go
important.
find-
Just letting him know what went down with it and how it functioned.
All right.
So.
He takes a few minutes and he takes a little pack. He upgrades it. He gives it back. Now you have finger control.
I could have used that today. He makes a singular like finger gun at Thomas, and not Thomas.
Theodore laughs and returns them. He's like, "Hey, keep up the good work, kid. Also, you probably shouldn't stick your hand in vendors."
I will keep that in mind.
All right.
Anyone
anything
else?
else?
Okay. I'm curious. Is like, while I'm in the infirmary, what else is what's nearby the infirmary?
Like by the infirmary, as in like local to it.
Mm-hmm.
The closest actual thing to the infirmary is the house edge dorm and the workshop.
What goes on in the workshop?
Theodore builds crazy shit.
Well, while everyone is distracted and after I've been chewed out by Caroline, might take a peek in that workshop. I'm like,
roll science.
Science?
Computers intelligence. I'm sorry.
Computers intelligence. Okay, oof. I'm gonna have to pop a willpower here as well. This isn't going to be much, but I'm hoping for something. I have a success. 2 dice. I have a success.
Okay. A lot of it looks like robotics of some sort. A lot of it has a lot of pistons, a lot of jet parts. You kind of make out frames for larger machines, but none of them look complete. You see Theodore kind of sitting there working on the design, kind of on a drawing bench, puffing away at a cigar. But that's what you see.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can personally use here. So I'm just gonna quietly go back to the infirmary.
All right. Go back to the infirmary and be a good patient.
Yeah. Well, at least I can get some sleep.
Okay. Is that all of it?
Jesse's gonna check his pockets to make sure he still has the silver coins from the safe.
Yeah, he has a fistful of silver coins.
Okay. He would ask Adrian about that, but since Drew isn't here, I don't know. Because he doesn't know what they are, right? They're just kind of weird.
They're kind of weird silver doubloons.
The safe from the basement?
Yeah.
The safe, yeah, from the boathouse.
Alright. Actually, speaking of the whole, I think I don't remember who brought it up, but kind of brought up a good point. You were all basically killing. Well, you were killing monsters, and you knew they were monsters, but they still looked human.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say because of that, that would be. You all have to roll breaking points for effectively murder, but you do get a bonus because you know they were monsters, but they still look like people, so on an instinctual level, you suffer a breaking point.
Alright, and the roll for breaking points is.
The breaking point is resolve plus composure, but with a penalty depending on the breaking point. And for this one, it's -2. And everybody rolls.
Wait, what's our bonus for this breaking point?
Actually, you take a penalty of -2.
Okay.
I thought you said we got a bonus since we knew they were monsters.
Yeah.
Well, you did get a bonus, but you also take a penalty as well, and so the penalty is higher than the bonus that you got.
Oh no, Kid!
Oh.
Well, did Kid actually kill anyone?
Thomas.
Didn't kill anyone, no.
Yeah, did Kid need to even roll?
Kid didn't actually kill anyone, so I'm gonna say no.
Oh, okay, so no.
All out of character, all thanks to the fact that Thomas gave him a faulty gun.
Dude, don't do that.
No, out of character. Out of character.
I know you're saying out of character, but don't do that, dude.
Yeah.
It's not.
It really feels like you're talking down to us, so.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't
Because
mean that.
it kind of feels like you're going, oh, I did the right thing.
I just thought it was fun.
understand.
Sorry.
I understand, but it just kind of felt kind of degrading.
Yeah.
Did Jesse kill anybody?
Yeah, he
Yes.
did
Oh,
6
okay.
damage.
She blew that guy away.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's right. Okay, so that's that's Jesse and Thomas losing integrity. Just write that down.
Okay, now if anyone, that was it. I want to go to XP.
Yes, let's
Oh,
go to
wait.
XP.
I kind of have no idea what I'm doing. You roll with it, please, ladies and gentlemen. Okay,
Alright, so first is the session today. This is Witness Me Part 2.
okay, we're gonna try doing a new thing, so let me, do this thing real quick. So I'm going to ask you guys questions, and we're going to ask if this is a way to get more XP, more beats, if you guys understand. Come on, guys, don't shoot the bed. Of course, my phone decides to go slow as hell nowadays. Oh, sweet lordy. Excuse me, things are actually... It's rather embarrassing that it's taking so long to load.
It's okay.
Wish I would have. So how was the session, everyone? Kind of dead air here.
That was fun.
I had
I
fun.
enjoyed it.
That's pretty good.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was lots of fun.
Yeah.
Got some good character interaction, had some action.
We had some development.
Kid lost his
Now we
other
got
hand.
some drama going on now.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I mean, your character, and he acts
know,
that
but I
way,
feel
creates
like-
drama, that's fun.
I know, but still, I feel like out of character, considering what people have been talking to me about. I feel like I've messed up several times and ruining people's fun.
I mean, you apologize. It's fine. Okay. It's all
Yeah.
cool, bro.
I know I can apologize, but I keep making the mistakes, and it's bugging me now.
Well, we all make mistakes.
Oh, by the way,
So I
did
eventually
you
learn.
for an exceptional success with the monster?
You sound like you're really far away from your mic.
One more time, Carl.
Did anyone score an exceptional success against any of the monsters?
Caroline got an exceptional
Thomas.
success to
No,
distract.
I did not.
Okay, that's exceptional success. Just counting practical beats.
Thomas did not get any exceptional successes this session. Got close
he
with
didn't?
4. Got
Do
close
I-
with a 4, but not a 5.
Do I get a beat for the guilty condition?
Only after you resolve it.
Okay. How would it be resolved then?
When you come to terms to it. Come on. Yeah, the character confesses his crime and makes restitution for whatever they did.
Alrighty. That can be resolved in like roleplay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You do that in like an RP or something.
Oh my god, this isn't gonna work. The new thing that we wanted to try, I can't roll up the rules because my phone is god awful.
Okay,
but
I think there was one for learning curves, so... Okay,
Everyone, what did you learn?
Thomas, what
let's
did
start.
you learn today?
Yeah.
That I could
learned that
stand to
Jazzy
be
is
more
mean.
likable.
That what?
I could stand to be a bit more likable, as much as it would leave me alone. No, never mind. I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay, well,
guess-
Jesse.
I guess after having everyone shout at him, he's learned nothing.
Okay. Jesse, what did you learn today?
Okay, I still don't really understand this. Is this supposed to be like things we learned in relation to skills or just anything in general?
Anything in general, really.
Just learned in general.
What did we learn today on mission, kids?
Speed demons suck!
Learn something in school today? Pretty much it.
2 + 2 = 5?
Yeah, not enough.
5 + 2 = 5.
Did you learn anything? Nothing?
No, we all learned. I would
Yeah.
argue we all learned about like what the fucking key does, like what it did,
Yeah.
and learned a bit more about the occult.
I learned
So, yeah.
I learned
Yeah,
how to
that's
shoot a
good
guy
point.
on his
That's a
chest.
practical beat right there.
Okay, so get a beat for that.
Get a practical beat,
Practical
like
beat.
for all you guys. Learning about.
That was just TV comments. Rex, what'd you learn?
Speed demons suck. War boys suck.
Okay. Okay. Hey, I'll take that. War boys are horrible. Kid, what'd you learn?
Kid can trust Thomas about as far as he can throw him minus 50 feet. So
I think
that
that
is
works.
nothing.
Can trust him as far as the prosthetic arm can throw him, which is to say
Minus
not at
50
all.
feet. Minus 50
Okay.
feet. So that is
Okay.
not even trust.
Very good. Coraline, what did you learn?
Caroline, what
What
did
did you
you
learn,
learn?
Coraline?
She learned to pay more attention to her phone because there could be a very bad situation happening, and now that is an important thing to be aware of.
Okay.
Because she feels guilty that she wasn't there the entire time. She could have helped out, and probably her car would have gotten less beat up if she had been there in the first place, because they wouldn't have been using her car.
Oh,
Yeah, at
Also,
least you got-
apparently that she can drive. She was not aware of, like, high-stress driving abilities.
Did I get everyone? Am I missing anyone? Am I an idiot?
well,
You
I
good?
wanted to bring up while we're still doing ERP. Last week, Desi and I finished an RP.
Oh.
It's yes, it's on the RP log.
Yeah. Did we mark it as finished? Yeah, hang on. I'll just mark it as finished.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah, that
one.
totally counts.
Okay, so that's one for Rex and Kid.
Yes,
Righty.
there is
Beautiful.
also an art beat inside of it.
Yeah,
I
if
don't
you
know
look
how
if you
to-
look inside the
Oh.
dock, there's art in it. So
Yeah, I saw that too.
Okay, so that's the beat right there. Since it's out of session art.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, that's
Chu,
totally
you
counts.
didn't mark down learning curve for Jesse.
Oh, I actually don't have. I'm not on anything. I'm on my phone.
Okay. Never
Um,
mind then.
So
I'm
who
sorry.
made the art, by the way?
it was.
I
Will,
did.
So it's for Kid.
Okay,
Okay. I'll
good.
actually let me write that down so I don't forget it. Give me a second. Okay, cool. Next, did anyone come up with any brilliant plans?
I think we tried,
Or-
and then we were all too impulsive, anyways. So.
Yeah, Caroline was too hasty. She's
Okay.
like, screw your plans, I'm just gonna throw this thing.
Yeah, that was for wisdom. Now, did any characters survive against harsh odds or grave danger?
I think
Anyone think they apply for that?
I think all of us do.
Define
After,
harsh.
well, we were being chased by war boys. It was literally Mad
Okay.
Max. So I would argue all of us did.
Like between Caroline and Thomas being like in the spotlight for having taken that thing, it's like
you guys
it's
took
all
it,
over
but
the.
You guys.
It's like all over the place
Almost.
on what could be harsh.
I just say all of us got in danger because we all participated in like initiative, and
Mhm.
bad shit happened to all of us.
I lost half my HP. Well, rather half my HP.
Oh yeah, and I was
I'm
also
willing-
poisoned.
I'm-
So
I'm willing to argue that Thomas does not qualify for this one. Like,
well,
if
he fought
anyone was
people.
going.
I think Thomas does.
Well, I mean,
count.
there's fighting people and then being in a completely shit situation.
like there's not like if
I don't think
there
any
was
of us
nothing
were in
like-
completely shit situations.
Yeah,
Yeah. You guys are pretty much safe. You guys are all in a vehicle fighting against other people. So,
The
okay.
only thing that I think might marginally count that I probably wouldn't is Caroline being alone in the car, not knowing what she was up against and having them try to explode her, but...
Caroline
That
also
wasn't
went
that bad.
straight up to the tin throne thing, pulled the thing out. So,
Yeah.
like,
Oh, like, you
But
guys were
he also
fighting people
distracted
too,
them.
though, right?
But in general,
the
they were
only thing I
fighting
did during
people
that battle
in,
was ram with the side of the car. That's all she did.
for the most part, you guys are not in a disadvantaged position. The guys attacking you have to get into the car and then he gets jumped by you guys.
Right.
I don't think you guys are in gross danger, so I'm gonna say no one really fits the role for that.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
And successes. Character achieved all or part of his goal. Did you guys just
Yeah.
say you achieved your goals?
We got the key. That's what we went out there for, so yeah.
I can't believe I talked down Mr. Pink and I guess consequently Mr. Blue from taking the artifact from us. Like, I didn't even roll for that and it just happened. I'm like, okay.
Oh,
Like, as a con man, it's like, as a con man, that is an astounding thing to happen, isn't it?
So
Not
I
quite
would
tricky to
say,
supernatural.
so I'm gonna say you guys get a beat for that collectively. Mission complete.
Yay.
So that's the end of the extra bonus hour XP session. If we have our regular XP done, I say this is a wrapped up session.
don't
Jesse
forget learning curve.
And Jesse fulfilled an aspiration.
I already put in. Oh, Jesse fulfilled an aspiration?
Yeah, he succeeded on a social roll against an ally, which was Mr. Blue.
Okay. Alright.
Would succeeding at protecting someone count for this session, since Rex did pull some war boys off the bus?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh.
I'm just gonna put success first.
Oh, is Kit still has like a bunch of silver doubloons and the journals in his backpack, correct?
Don't forget the stuff you handed to me. I was like, you still need to get that back from me.
What stuff handed to you?
You threw a bag of doubloons at me. It was like a small
No.
bag of it.
Kid expecting that back.
He's not. Thomas isn't going to go out of his way to give it back either.
Well, I wasn't expecting that back. I just want to make sure about the journals and the pocket full of doubloons.
You're gonna have to talk to maybe Adrian or Jazzy or one of them about it, or maybe go talk to of all people, Esmeralda. She might know something about it.
Can I put that in my inventory for now so I don't forget that I have it?
Yeah, you can put that in.
All right.
Silver doubloons.
Can I do that since I'm on my sheet, or do you guys want to do that?
If Carp decides to do that for me, it'd be great. If you could, because I am incapable.
I just saw Carp hop on the dock, so gonna
Okay,
not
thank you.
touch it.
Okay. Yeah. Any other concerns before I consider the session closed?
No, I'm good.
I think I'm good.
All right. Okay. Well, good night, everyone. Thank you very much for participating. Same time next week.
Yeah, boy.
Good night, and
Good.
once again, I
night.
apologize.
What? You did okay.
I apologize for anything. Alright,
Alright,
so it looks like our beats are in order.